Here we are at Tropicana Field for the Home Run Derby. Look at your contestants. Justin Upton having a historic year. Corey Seager of the Dodgers. Mike Trout of the Angels. Rougned Odor of the Rangers. Reigning AL MVP Giancarlo Stanton of the Yankees. Reigning NL Rookie of the Year Pete Alonso. Mookie Betts of the Dodgers is also there as well. And now we'll get ready to go, and we'll start with Mookie Betts here for the NL. Eddie Kalegi here alongside Tripp McGinnis to bring you coverage of this home run derby. And Tripp, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, 3-minute rounds, going to be a nice battle here. Mookie Betts has his father pitching to him. 3-minute rounds for each hitter as he takes the first couple and gets ready. Tropicana Field, definitely a hitter's park as he sends one to left field, and that should clear the wall. And that's our first home run. 432 feet for Mookie Betts. Gets one in the air. This might have the distance. Going back to the warning track, and it will just get into the first row. So 2 home runs for Betts. Yeah, tough competition going against Upton. 38 home runs this season. 8 more than any other major leaguer. Betts with 24 on the year, as this one is flown high and deep to center, but that'll drop off. This one should get out of here as he gets one in the air to left, and that will go deep, 425 feet. Remember, you can get the time bonus if you hit ones over 440 feet. This one is crushed down the left field line, but that's going to go foul. Yeah, he's just got to try to string them together. You know, Upton's seeing the ball well this season as Betts gets this one in the air to left center field, back to the warning track, and it just skips off the wall. Dodgers 50 games over 500. Mariners did the same thing 3 years ago, but ended up not even advancing to the World Series. This one in the air to left, that should get out of here, and it will. Number 4 for Betts. Mookie, not necessarily a power hitter, came over from the Red Sox, as this one won't get out of here. Came over from the Red Sox in a trade before the season started. So this one's going to leave. That'll be number 5. It was an interesting trade, the Dodgers and the Red Sox making the swap. Alex Verdugo and some prospects went from LA to Boston, and the Red Sox, after such a strong year last year, let arguably their best player go. But Betts has fit quite nicely in with LA, as this one will just clear that yellow fence, and that's number 6 for Betts. There's another one down the left field line for Mookie. That one, if it stays fair, it's gone, and it does. 435 feet, his furthest home run so far. This one in the air, not going to have the carry, as we drop under 30 seconds in this round for Mookie, who's hit 7 bombs at this point. This one, tattooed to left field, going back, and that one will leave 428 feet. Mookie gets this one in the air to left field. Final 10 seconds. Will this carry? It's short. Probably time for one more swing. Gets this one off. Deep to left center. Going back near the wall, but not enough. So 8 home runs in the round for Mookie Betts. Still a very productive opening round for Mookie. And Justin Upton, the number 1 seed, will be his competition coming up here. So here we go. Upton, 349 career home runs. None more than this season. He already has hit 38 this year. So last season's home run derby occurred in Cleveland, and it was a showdown in the final round between Chris Davis and Aaron Judge. It's a battle towards the end between Davis and Judge, but ultimately it was Chris Davis who took the victory, as Upton with a bomb on his first swing trip. And look at this. This man has just transformed his career in this latter stage, and is a big reason the Angels are being competitive this year. And, the Angels' rotation still hasn't had that many big improvements, and Shohei Ohtani has been on the shelf for the last month or so. So it's really impressive that this has happened. But Chris Davis has won 2 of the last 3 home run derbies. He's not in it this year, though. Two home runs for Upton. Of course, this would be a big upset if he doesn't get through. And now he's been over 30 seconds without one. And remember, this is someone who has never done this derby before, so he's not really used to it per se. Yeah, some of the other faces in it last year. Stanton is back. Travis Shaw was the semifinalist, as Upton still can't get anything to go. Shaw has been hurt most of this season. Pete Alonso is back. He was against Cody Bellinger last season. Carlos Correa was in it. He is not here this year, but he is going to be in the All-Star game. Justin Turner, as this one is pulled by Upton. He's got 3 home runs right now, and that'll make it 4. So those were the faces last year. So the only players returning are Stanton and Pete Alonso. And the Dodgers with 2 again this year, but it's 2 completely different players. So this just shows the power arsenal that the Dodgers have. Because Turner and Bellinger were in it this year. This year it's last year Seager and Betts. As that one just comes short. A minute to go, Tripp, and the number 1 seed's in trouble. And yeah, this is what I said. Mookie Betts has been in this competition before. Justin Upton has not. And he's just not feeling it right now. It looked like 2 in the first 15 seconds. He was going to be going well. This one should go, as this one carries out to left, but it's short. 3rd one in a row that Upton has come about 10 feet short on, and he's running out of time. Now he'll go the other way with it. This, I think, will leave, and that will. So that's number 5, but he isn't in bonus time, and he's only got 30 seconds. And neither of these guys have hit one more than 435 feet. This one will leave as well, so that'll get him to 6 with 20 seconds in the clock. Probably 3 swings left, maybe only 2. That's pulled. 13 seconds. He's got a set here. 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have enough time. This one's going to go to left. This one's not even going to get there, I don't think. Maybe to the short porch. Yes, but that's going to be it. Mookie Betts upsets the number 1 seed. And Upton is out. Wow. 38 bombs in the regular season, but nothing he can do there. We will see Justin Upton again in the starting lineup of the All-Star game tomorrow night. Mookie Betts starting in right field, Upton starting in left for the AL. As you see the little mix here on the spread. So that'll end the first round, and Mookie Betts, despite having only 23 home runs in the season, he's moving on. And now here's someone who we know can hit them hard. Giancarlo Stanton led the majors with 51 home runs last year. Was eliminated in the semifinals by Chris Davis in last season's competition, a former home run derby champ here in Tampa Bay. So, a reminder, as you saw on the graphic, you need to hit 2 more than 440 feet to get the time bonus. Nobody has hit one more than 435 yet, which is a bit of a surprise. Especially since we know they juice these baseballs up a little bit. Yeah, they want to see some homers. Stanton pulls one to left, and that's going to stay fair. Stanton matched up with Rougned Odor, who's had a huge year for the Texas Rangers, and Stanton, another one, will clip the foul pole. It won't. That would have been 440 if it stayed in the straight enough. So he takes one to reset here. Stanton still having a good year. 3rd in the AL in homers, as this one goes to left, and that will be number 2. Not 440, but still 418. A nice bomb from Giancarlo. Yankees just haven't been consistent enough in an AL East that is stacked. The Orioles have played well, called up some prospects. The Rays have been surprisingly good. Toronto's been great, and Boston, I mean, they still have one of the top rotations and starting lineups in baseball, even though the results haven't showed it. Yankees currently 4th. Secured a split of the series with the Blue Jays to wrap up the first half, as that one is just short. So, I mean, you got to be feeling good if you're the Yankees, but at the same time, still work to be done, as Stanton gets another one in the air to center. And that one will carry out of here. Yeah, for the Yankees, the AL East is so stacked, but the Central's not good, and the West isn't very good, too. We're going to see probably 3 playoff teams from the AL East. As that goes 443, so he needs one more of that distance to get the time bonus. And this one is hit deep to left field. Will it carry over the wall? Yes! Takes the awkward bounce and gets over. A lucky home run. But Tripp, go ahead. Yeah, just what I was saying, the AL East is so stacked. Really, if you get to third place in that division, I think you're going to be safe in playing in the wild card game. They should get 3 playoff teams this year. And, you don't know if Tampa Bay and Baltimore can keep it going for the second half. Boston's probably been the weakest of the 5 teams, so the Yankees still in good position. They're probably going to make a move at the deadline. As this one goes foul. And 2 seasons ago, the Yankees were in a very similar position. Then they made a trade for George Springer just before the trade deadline. And things really turned around for them, and they went on a 15-game winning streak in September to get them into the playoffs. So this one is going to carry and go. That's number 6 for Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, another one out to left field. Back near the warning track, but that's just going to bang off the wall. 15 seconds, probably 2 more swings for Giancarlo. This one is a line drive to left center. That one hits that wall, that fence. 7 home runs for Stanton. Last swing coming up. Oh man, he pulled that one. That is high and foul, but that would have been 440 if he straightened it out. 7 home runs for Giancarlo Stanton. His competition is Rougned Odor, who has become a power force with the Rangers. Rangers have not been as good as their playoff contending team last season, making it to the wild card game in the ALDS. Pitching rotation hasn't been as strong, the lineup hasn't been as great, but Odor is not a reason why. 29 home runs, 3rd most in the AL, behind Trout and Upton. Odor just needs 8 to take out last year's home run king in the regular season, and 454 on the first swing from Rougned. Yeah, he's not built like a big home run hitter, but he's got that pop, and you just saw it there, 450 feet. And this one's going to carry towards the Stingray tank. Oh, I want to see one of those get in that tank, and Odor right now looking really comfortable. It's already 2 in the first 30 seconds, and he pulls this one down the right field line. That's going to be number 3, and that might be 440. 451 off that wall, so he's already got the bonus time. Yeah, I think Giancarlo is done. Odor again to right. Rougned Odor with 4 home runs in the first 50 seconds, and 3 have been over 440 feet. There had only been 1 other home run of that distance from the first 3 contestants combined. There's another one by Odor. See, is this going to carry? It will. For Rougned, he just wants to get to 8 quickly and eliminate Stanton so he can get a longer break. And this is what he's doing just over and over again. Odor to the Stingray tank. Ah, I can swim. 6 for Odor. He'll try to tie it. This one in the air to right field. I think it's going to not carry enough. Or will it? Back near the wall. It's short. Still a minute and a half plus a 30-second bonus time. Odor should be fine. This one to right, this should tie it. Rougned Odor will get it to 7 as he sends one to right field. 423 feet. Looking for the win. This might be it. Rougned Odor. The spells of Giancarlo Stanton in less than 2 minutes. What a statement by Odor. So Rougned Odor joins Mookie Betts, Upton, and Stanton, 2 of the favorites eliminated by their competition. I did not see that coming. So Odor, you see the spread. Odor mainly went to right, Stanton to left, and Rougned Odor will face Mookie Betts in the semifinal. So matchup number 3, it's the Mets' Pete Alonso in his 2nd full Major League season against the Angels' Mike Trout. Alonso, with 24 home runs on the year, had 43 last season as a rookie, won the NL Rookie of the Year. Shane Bieber, the AL winner. And he'll face Mike Trout, who's had a nice year after 2 injury-riddled seasons, and Pete gets into the first pitch he sees and drives one to the deepest part of the park, and that clears the wall. Yeah, I want to see how Pete Alonso does here. Was eliminated in the first round by Travis Shaw last season. So this is his second home run derby. Yeah, but he's got power, and he's got the power to drive them over 440 feet, too. And there that one goes, 430. So 2 home runs to start here for the Polar Bear. Alonso gets this one to left center field. And that one will leave the yard. Going to be curious to see if Alonso's an injury replacement on the roster. We'll find that out for sure tomorrow, as this one down the left field line. 420 feet. Mets having a good year. This is a Mets team that last season were real contenders and forced a game 163 with the Braves, but just didn't have enough pitching down the stretch. Lost Matz and Syndergaard to injury, and the rotation was really burnt apart by the end of the season. They had Trevor Cahill as their number 3 starter down the stretches. That's going to go foul. Most in a round so far is 8 from Mookie Betts and Rougned Odor, as Alonso pulls that one down the line. He's got 5 home runs. Has not hit 440 yet. But this Mets team might be special this year, having a great start to the season. A solid first half. DeGrom and McNeil currently on the injured list. Both of them would have played in this All-Star game, but won't be there. Francisco Lindor will be there. Believe Wilson Ramos, Jose Torres also on the All-Star roster as well from the Mets. And Alonso potentially a last-minute injury replacement, so they've got at least 3. McNeil and DeGrom would have been there as well, as that one's lined to right center. DeGrom's injury, very fluky. He got clipped during batting practice on the left foot by a line drive, and they ended up scratching him from his subsequent start, and they decided to just give him his 10 days. Jeff McNeil having knee issues for the second time this season, but he has had an awesome season for the Mets, as that one's going to go deep. That's home run number 7 for Pete. 30 seconds now. Alonso pulls that one. That's going to be on the ground. Nobody's gotten more than 8 in a round. Pete trying to change that. This one is high in the air to left, carrying back to the warning track. That's going to get there. Only 358. That's 8 home runs for Pete. 15 seconds. This one's driven to left center. Alonso now has the most home runs in a round so far. The Polar Bear with his 9th, 443. One more chance to swing. He's actually earned the 30-second time bonus. So Alonso with more time to come. Here's another one to left field. That's going to get him to 10. And he's still got 30 seconds to work with. Off he goes, and first swing deep to left center field. This one going back way out of here. 454. Furthest home run we've seen so far. That's 11 for Pete. Mike Trout's going to have his work cut out for him. There's another one by Alonso to left field. That's going to be number 12 for him. 438. One more chance, probably the swing with 7 seconds. Gets this one high up in the air. Might have the distance. I don't think so, though. It's still carrying, and it's going to be short of the wall. But a very impressive 12 put up by Alonso, the most of any player. Odor probably would have gotten there too. Corey Seager congratulates him. And now, the best player in baseball, Mike Trout, back to his former self after 2 seasons riddled by injury. Specifically 2 years ago, he was held to just 50 games, missed significant time last year. But the Angels playing well, Trout a big reason why. And he's back in the home run derby. Made it to the semifinals 3 seasons ago. Trout's first swing is going to be short. And Trout has never really been known necessarily as a power hitter, mainly more as a super 5-tool player, but he's had the power numbers up this year with 30 bombs. As this one's center field. But I think this is going to come up short as well, or will it? No, it clears the wall, 416. This one to right center field, and that'll be number 2 for Mike Trout. And talking more about this Angels team, they have 4 players with at least 18 home runs at the break. That's a big reason why. Upton with 38, Trout with 30, Cozart with 20, and the rookie Jared Walsh has 18. And they'll be getting Ohtani back soon, and they do have the prospects that can potentially be dealt. They've been trying to showcase Joe Adele at the major league level, but he hasn't played that great. still have Ryan Angel, who's been up and down the last couple of years. They've got some pitching prospects, too, as this one is going to not carry enough. So 3 home runs so far for Trout in the first 80 seconds or so. But Tripp, you know, this is a Angels team that, frankly, can be very competitive, as this one is driven out towards the batter's eye. This one is going to be way out of here. Yeah, you know, this Angels, you know, squad, they've struggled these last couple of years, mainly because of the pitching and because of injuries, but it's all come together. AL West is having an overall down year. Mariners struggling. Astros have been decent, but not great. All in all, they have really, it's set up for them to be serious contenders down the stretch this year. And, you know, an all-Cali World Series, very possible with the Dodgers and Angels playing as well as they are. This one is way back there. 472 for Trout. So he's halfway to the time bonus. This one is clobbered out to right center field. He's going to need that time bonus if he can get it. He's got 6 home runs. He needs 6 more to tie Trout. This one out to center field. This should be one. And that one is gone, 425, but not enough for the time bonus, 30 seconds. And he's only got about 4 swings. One of these has to be 440. This is not 440. This one might not even be gone. It might go foul, and it will go foul. That's brutal. 20 seconds. This one to left field. And not enough for the time bonus. 428. 8 seconds now for Trout. Oh, he's got to get into one. He takes this one. 4 seconds. Will he get the swing off? He does. This one to left center field. Will it be 440? Heading back. Back there. 443. He gets the time bonus. Clutching up. 30 seconds. He needs 3 to tie. That one is off the top of the bat and not enough. 23 seconds now for Trout. This one is center field, but this might not have the carry. It will not. He's got to swing quick here. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's toast. This one is going to leave the yard quick. No, it won't even get to the wall. That one died out there. Man, I thought that was gone off the bat. 3 seconds. Trout's going to crush this one down the left field line, but it will not matter. Mike Trout, Giancarlo Stanton, and Justin Upton are all out. Rougned Odor is the only AL player advancing to the semis. Pete Alonso moves on to join Mookie Betts and Rougned Odor. And would you have thought that Trout, Stanton, and Upton would all be gone? And 2 of the 3 players with less home runs this season have advanced. So the final matchup, it'll be the Phillies' Josh Donaldson, who has had a pretty spectacular year for them. Phillies have such a talented offensive lineup between Harper, Hoskins, Donaldson, Nick Williams. But the pitching staff has just really struggled, and the bullpen has been awful. And they're 4th in the NL. And Joe Girardi is definitely on the hot seat right now, as that one is pulled towards the foul pole, but foul. Donaldson will face the NL home run leader, Corey Seager. 2 NL players here. Winner will face Pete Alonso in the semis. Donaldson to center, carrying back there. It's going to be short. Donaldson to left center. I think this one will make it. No, it won't. So Josh Donaldson still with a 0 on the board. Pete Alonso with the most home runs so far of any round with 12. Trout had 9, but to be completely honest, Rougned Odor probably would have gotten to that with how efficiently he got to 8 home runs. This will be his first. This is going top tank. 460 for Josh Donaldson. Just the 2nd home run we've seen up there. Stanton hit one up there too. This one deep to left field. Donaldson starting to find his groove, as this should be number 2. 393 back-to-back for Josh. Yeah, sometimes these guys just got to settle in. This one's another one to left field. 3 in a row for Josh Donaldson. Yeah, the guy who's throwing to him, now he's happy where he's getting it. Phillies hitting coach throwing to Donaldson. Donaldson's been a good home run hitter before, but this is actually his first derby. As this should be number 4? No, it hops off the blue wall, not the yellow one. Down the left field line, heading towards the foul pole. That will go foul. Yeah, Corey Seager may have some light work to get through here. This one to left center, tattooed by Donaldson, and that one will have enough. And it'll be 4:42, in fact. So, 30-second time bonus earned by Donaldson, which could be crucial. This one is a big one to center field, towards the batter's eye and con. Yeah, Donaldson's one of these guys who strings them together. He goes on stretches. Is this one going to carry out of here? I think it will. So he'll have 2 stretches in a row of 3 consecutive homers. Can he get his 4th straight bomb? This might be it. Odor's the only one who's gotten bombs on 4 straight swings. Welcome to the club, Josh Donaldson. Yeah, he's really heating up now. Much needed, because we know Seager's going to be hitting them hard. Donaldson again to left field. 4:51. Donaldson's at 8. Here's another one down the left field line. Will this one stay fair? This one is absolutely demolished, but it's going to go foul. Final swing before bonus time kicks in. This one again down the left field line. This one deep, possibly upper deck. It is. 9 for Donaldson. Bonus time begins. Can he reach Pete Alonso's number of 12? This should be number 10 as Donaldson to left over the wall. That's number 10. 22 seconds for Josh. He only had 3 home runs with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. But he was able to get the deep ones. And now in double digits, joining Pete Alonso as the only hitters to do that so far. Donaldson with the leg kick deep to left field, heading back near that wall, and that's going to be gone, and he'll have 11 home runs in the round to show for it. Great recovery. Corey Seager congratulates him, and now Seager gets ready to go. Seager has always been a great power hitter, but having his best year this year, and it's been necessary for the Dodgers with Bellinger, on the shelf, and this is the year for the Dodgers to win the World Series, because this is probably the strongest team they've had, and after this year, the Dodgers are going to have some questions to answer because Clayton Kershaw, Cody Bellinger, and Corey Seager all feasibly can walk, as can Mookie Betts, so they have to choose. They can definitely afford to pay some of them, not all 4, so they have to pick who they want to keep. Yeah, Corey Seager's proven why it should be him, and if not, why he's owed a lot of money by another team. Seager, I think he might be one of them to go, because I think the Dodgers are going to be more inclined to pay Cody Bellinger than Corey Seager. But we'll see. And they definitely love Mookie Betts, and you can't let Kershaw go. Yeah, Dodgers are going to have some tough decisions. Seager demolishes this one. 437. He's already hit one 457, so he needs 1 more for the time bonus. This one deep to center field potentially could get him the time bonus depending on how far up the batter's eye it hits. 436, he was close. Man, this is a battle right here. Seager to right field. And that one's going to leave. 439, so close to the time bonus. He's at 5 home runs right now. Takes that pitch. So the winner here will face Pete Alonso. Next matchup will be Rougned Odor against Seager's teammate Mookie Betts. There's one carrying back there, and that's going to just sneak over the wall. So Seager's got 6 with still 135 to go, and 1 more of 440 plus for the time bonus. This one heading out towards the Stingray tank, but won't have enough steam. Seager down the right field line. That one is going to curl foul. Seager to right center. And now he's gone into a little bit of a funk here. He still needs 5 more with 1 minute to go to tie Donaldson. No time bonus secured yet. And again, this is getting them a little bit too high in the air. Yeah, I think he's over swinging right now. We've seen him be in front of pitches as well. I think it's good just to take one, reset the mind. Just get one 440 and you can have an extra 30 seconds to work with. This one out to center. Won't be 440. Will it even be gone? It won't. While the three leading home run hitters in baseball this season, Upton, Seager, and Trout, the only three with 30 plus at the All-Star break, they may all be out here. Odor so far the only higher seed to move on, as Seager gets his 7th. Needs another one at 440. This one high up in the air, that's not going to even leave the yard. Alright, well, he's got to hit this one 440 to have a chance. Last swing. Seager gets one to left center field. Going back near the wall, but that's not going to be enough. Corey Seager is out. Wow, the three leading home run hitters and Giancarlo Stanton are the 4 eliminated. So Mookie Betts will represent the Dodgers in the second round. Josh Donaldson moves on. It'll be an NL East battle between Donaldson and Alonso in the semis, with Mookie Betts and Odor now battling next. So Betts hit 8 in his first round, the longest of 446. Wasn't really hitting them very far. We'll see what he can do, because Rougned Odor looks to be in a groove, as Betts' first one is a liner. And that's the interesting thing here, Tripp. Neither of these guys are really home run hitters. Yeah, Mookie Betts has definitely hit bombs this year, but not really done that in his career. Odor, too. Betts gets 410 and hits his first one here. Like we said, Mookie's father pitching to him. Goes down on a knee there. That one's not going to have enough steam. Taking way too much time here. And that is true, because Odor, we saw how quickly he worked in his round. As this one to left, that one will stay fair in 417 for home run number 2 for Mookie Betts. Mookie high and deep to left. Will it get to the upper tank? Will it stay fair? Yes, it does. Doesn't get to 440, though. Home run number 3 for Betts. To left field. Short. So last year, 3 of the 4 in the semis were AL hitters. Travis Shaw was the only one to make it through. But this year, it's a different story. Rougned Odor, the lone AL hitter to make it this far, despite the American League having 7 of the 8 leaders in home runs this season. And yeah, you know, there are other guys who have more home runs than all of these NL folks, aside from Seager, that did not make it because it's the top 4 in homers from the American League and the National League if they choose to participate, and they all did. 447, so he's halfway to the time bonus, but Vlad Guerrero Jr. of the Blue Jays, Paul Goldschmidt of the Blue Jays, Carlos Correa of the Astros, all at 25 bombs, which is more than Betts, than Alonso, and Donaldson, who are all in this second round. And if you're Mookie Betts, Tripp, I think you got to be a little concerned. Yeah, because we saw what Odor did in that first round, and he looked better than any of these other hitters. Mookie gets this one to center field, but I feel like this might not have the steam. It might, though, and it's going to be short. So only 40 seconds, no time bonus secured, and Betts having a rough round with only 4. I was honestly surprised that Upton wasn't able to get there. Yeah, that's the thing with Upton, you know, I don't think he's really used to this speed. He's the oldest of the 8 in this competition. He's just used to in-game. He's more of an in-game home run hitter. Like, you know, when they have that dunk contest in the NBA, and they talk about how there's, you know, an in-game dunker who's better than, you know, the dunkers there. It's interesting how it works out. Only 8 seconds here. Will this get to 440? Yes, it does. Time bonus secured. How clutch was that for Betts? He'll get one more before the time bonus kicks in. This one will carry out towards the warning track, but not enough. 30 seconds here. Betts would love to try to get to at least 8. And try to maximize this time bonus as much as he can, but that's not a great start. Betts to left field. To the warning track, to the wall, it's gone. Only 363. 10 seconds for Mookie Betts. I was hoping we were going to see someone hit the roof here, but we haven't seen it yet. 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll end it. So 8 home runs for Mookie Betts. Odor will try to match that number. Betts looks to be feeling okay, but he knows what's coming up here. Odor had 8 home runs in 90 seconds. You got to wonder if he wore himself down in that first round, as that one is a line drive. It's a swing and a miss by Odor. Yeah, he got started right away in that last round, and first 15 seconds looks very unsure. This one out to right center. That one is deep towards the porch out there with the pool tables. 450. This one to right field by Odor. This one's going to go deep. And 432. Yeah, that's the thing. He's not hitting any cheap home runs. He is hitting them deep. And, you know, when you look at this guy, you're like, how is this guy a home run hitter? But he does it. Odor to right center. And he'll go short. This one to right center field again. And that'll be gone. Rougned Odor is the shortest and thinnest player in the home run derby since the Brewers' Blake Lally 3 seasons ago. And Lally was eliminated in the first round. So 3 home runs so far for Rougned, who's halfway to his time bonus. And this one's going to go out to right field, heading back there. And that's going to get him to the time bonus. 456 back at the scoreboard. We've seen 1 into the Stingray tank so far. It's a line drive to right center, but not enough. Odor to right center field. Not enough. Yeah, Mookie Betts getting that time bonus could be big for him. This one to right field, though, on a line and gone. Number 5 for Odor with 107 plus the time bonus to go. Needs 3 to tie, 4 to advance to the championship. That one is pulled down the right field side and foul. Second semifinal will be Pete Alonso of the Mets against Josh Donaldson of the Phillies, as Odor is off on this one as well. Odor should have the distance on this one. This is deep, back towards the scoreboard, and gone off the bottom of the scoreboard. Number 6 for Odor. There's one in the air to left center field, but that part of the park is a little deeper, so that's not going to help him, and that's going to be short. That one's just into the infield. So 49 seconds to get 2 home runs to tie, 3 to take the lead. This one is high up in the air into right center field. That's not going to have the distance. Should get 1 more swing in here. This one to right center. This should have the carry. And no, it's short. So we're in bonus time. 30 seconds. Can Odor move on? This one is crushed to right field, but foul off the Tropicana sign. 22 seconds. Can Mookie Betts advance to the championship, or will Odor have a late rally? Rug to right center. Short. And I think that might do it. This one to right field. This one is gone. I don't think he has the time. He doesn't have the time. It's over. They can't throw the pitch. Odor, after a dominating first round, is out. The AL is out, and Mookie Betts of the Dodgers is moving on to the championship. Man, that was a battle all the way to the end right there. So here we go. The second semifinal. Josh Donaldson will go first against Pete Alonso. Winner will face Mookie Betts. Donaldson got off to a slow start and only had 3 home runs in his first 2 minutes, but then was able to put it all together. First Derby appearance for Donaldson, and instantly he gets halfway to the time bonus, 451 on the first swing. And this one is crushed to left. Will it clear the wall? No, it won't. Yeah, these are 2 guys who are very good at getting into a groove and just hitting them fast. But Donaldson comes up short on back-to-back. This one to center. And that's not going to have the carry. But like we said, this is exactly how Donaldson's first round started. And he ended up advancing in pretty calm fashion against Corey Seager. But that's 3 in a row now that have come within 5 feet, Tripp. Yeah, not ideal. This one he gets all of to right center field. That'll be number 2. Like we said, the winner will face Mookie Betts in the finals. In a left center field. Probably won't have the carry, and it won't. This is exactly where he was in the last round, and he finished with 11, and he had already had 1 of 440 feet, so he's exactly on track for what he did last time, but he might need more because Pete Alonso had 12, which is still the most of any player in a round yet. Pulls this one deep to left, but foul. Only 1:12 to go. Now he's behind schedule. This is when he hit his 3rd in the last round. Down the left field line. Foul. Phillies have 3 players with 18 or more home runs. Nick Williams has 18, Bryce Harper has 21, and Donaldson with 24. And like we said, the offense has been so good this year. The pitching has just been a disaster. And if they want to still stay competitive, they're pretty far out of the wild card race right now, but if they still want to be aggressive this year, they're going to have to trade for a pitcher at the deadline, though I don't anticipate that. Yeah, I don't either, It's too many teams to jump in the NL East. I think Washington could still feasibly make a move, and the Mets and Braves are going to be aggressive. Donaldson pulls this one to left, heading towards the upper tank, and that one is 465. That's the tied for the furthest home run anyone's hit today. So he's got the time bonus. He's at 5 right now. But definitely not too difficult of a number for Pete Alonso to overcome. This will be the last one before the time bonus. It'd be nice if he could get this one. It's going to carry out to left center to the warning track and short. So bonus time is occurring. Donaldson's first one to left is going to go foul. And remember, this is the disadvantage that this pairing has. And it's, the disadvantage because you're on the side of the number 2 seeds bracket, not the number 1. Because they're not going to have much of a break, whoever the winner is, especially if Pete Alonso wins, before having to immediately face Mookie Betts. As Donaldson does not get anything in bonus time, and a disappointing 5 for Josh, and Alonso just needs 6 to advance to face Mookie Betts. Alonso put 12 together in his first round, and the polar bear gets set to go here, and instantly to left field, very high, very deep. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does. 442 for Pete Alonso. Yeah, I just love this kid. Young kid. Look at the pop he has. This one is way up there near the retired numbers. 453, he's already got the time bonus. Yeah, I think we're heading towards sayonara. Two for Pete. Alonso again to left center field. 443. Another one for Pete to left field. He's 1 away from tying Donaldson. This could be very, very quick for Pete. And not have to use too much energy either, which is big. Betts had to go through his full round and was on the edge of his seat with Odor all the way to the final swing. Alonso, this should tie it. Way up there to left field and way, way out of here. We're at 5 apiece. We're tied. Alonso, one more for the championship. He'll take that one. This one down the left field line, but that's going to prove foul. He's still got over 2 minutes here to get 1 home run, so he's got to be feeling pretty good. Yeah, he's just waiting for his pitch. Just wants to drill one. This one to center field. Will this do it? I don't think so. No, it won't. Well, it's pulled foul. Alonso in a little bit of a rut here, but Obviously, Donaldson has helped him immensely by only getting 5 in his round, which is the lowest of any player in any round so far. And Pete's going to move on to the championship. The Polar Bear unleashes and advances over Josh Donaldson. It'll be Pete Alonso versus Mookie Betts for this year's Home Run Derby Championship. Two of the lower seeds in this. Alonso the 6th seed, Betts the 8. And now we move on to the championship. Mookie will go first. What's the goals for both these guys, Tripp? Well, for Mookie, I think it's just stringing them together consistently. It's not about how far you hit them, it's just how many at this point. Obviously, you need to do that to get the time bonus. Yeah, but I think that'll happen naturally. He's already got one. This one is center. So Betts had a decent second round. He's been decent so far today. He's kind of lucked out against who his competition has been. Alonso definitely lucked out in that second round. That's going to be number 2 for Mookie Betts. There's one down the left field line. Well, this is going to be close. It doesn't clip the foul pole. Misses by inches. Mookie, this one is hit deep to left center. And that one is gone. 438, just shy of the time bonus with 2 minutes to go. Man, I love this competition. And both these guys really, really want to win this. Neither has won the Home Run Derby before. Chris Davis, the winner last season. Giancarlo Stanton the season before that. Chris Davis the season before that. So 3 straight years it's gone to an AL player. This one is deep to left center. And that one's going to be just short. Been 4 seasons since an NL player won this. As that one's taken. There's Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs 4 seasons ago, getting the victory. So that's the last time an NL player has won this derby. This one hit deep to left field. Heading back over the wall. That one's gone, number 4. 1 away from the time bonus in terms of 440 plus. So Betts with work to do. Yeah, if I'm Pete Alonso, I'm feeling pretty good right now. And you know Pete can naturally get to 440. Betts really needs to get the time bonus. This one will not get there. It's close, 435. So 5 home runs, 40 seconds. Oh, this one's good. This one is deep to left center, heading back towards those windows. Again, just a few feet short. They're going to say 436 on the tracker. See where this one's going to land. That one's short of the wall. 23 seconds. Still needs one of 440 to get the time bonus. Betts gets this one high up in the air. Maybe it'll carry, but I don't think so. No, it won't. 10 seconds. Only going to have time for one more swing now. Needs to get one 440. Can he clutch up? He gets this one deep to left field. Will this be 440? Heading back there, and yes, he gets the time bonus. Oh, what a big swing by Mookie. And he gets this one to left field. This will be his 8th. And how about this? Mookie Betts, when it looked like all hope was lost, adding on to the numbers to make it more difficult for Pete Alonso. Betts gets this one to center field. This one is not going to leave the yard. He'll have time for one more swing here. This one hit to left center. Heading back towards that action team sign, and it is short, and that'll end it. But Mookie Betts adds on 2 more. That'll make it a little harder for Pete Alonso. Betts talks to his teammate Corey Seager. Betts has 8. Pete Alonso will be 9 to win the Home Run Derby. Yeah, when Betts was only at 6, I felt good about Pete. Getting to 8 is a little more difficult. Alonso kind of ran out of steam towards the end of his last run, so he's got to really try to capitalize on these first 60 seconds, as this one is 401, and that's number 1 for the Polar Bear. Who will win the Derby? That one is pulled, foul down the left side. Alonso takes this one. Alonso to left center field. 4:43, so he's halfway to the time bonus. 2 home runs, first 37 seconds. This one pulled, almost clipping the roof in left field, and that's going to be gone. Man, he just explodes off the bat. Here's another one to left field. That's going to be number 4 for Pete Alonso. He's already got the time bonus, too. And that's his third one of 440-plus feet. Here's one to left center field. Doesn't have to carry it. This one's going to be close. And he gets it. So that's 5. He's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to work with. Just needs 4 to win it. Now he's only going to need 3. This one's going to go to the upper deck. 4:58. Here's another one down the left field line. A line drive shot. He's 1 away from tying, 2 away from the Derby title. This is another one to left center field. Alonso 4 in a row to tie it at 8. He needs 1 more to win the Derby. Oh man, here it comes. Alonso gets one to left center field. And that is going to do it. Pete Alonso, the polar bear, is your 2022 Home Run Derby champ. Alonso takes down Mookie Betts. Gets some greetings from some All-Stars. DJ LeMahieu, Michael Franco, his teammate Francisco Lindor is there. And the Mets have a Home Run Derby champ. Pete Alonso does it in his second time in this competition. Moves through pretty easily. Taking down the competition, gets past Mike Trout, gets past Josh Donaldson, and beats Mookie Betts. And the polar bear wins it. Just what a competition. And what a win for Pete. Well, we hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Home Run Derby here on WUB Network. For Tripp McGinnis, I'm Eddie Kalegi. We will see you for the Midsummer Classic, the All-Star Game.